We finally have a reason to use the Bullet King. Now I know, there's a lot of you rolling your eyes and saying, well, Kami, come on, man, the Iron Horse raid. Like, there's that one part of the raid where you need the Bullet King. I mean, come on. Yeah, I agree. But this is the very first time that all players should be excited to use the Bullet King. Because now, with the new tipping scales gear set, we can get near 600% crit damage with max crit chance using the Bullet King, and it will increase your weapon handling all at the same time. Yeah, this is probably going to be the next meta. Let's break it down. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video, and shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. And in today's build video, I'm bringing to you a Bullet King Tipping Scales build that you'll be able to use in PvE, PvP. It does not matter as long as you get your stacks up, and we'll talk about that afterwards. And if that sounds good, well, sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comments section below, and shout out where you're from. It's cool to see where everyone is from. Now, all these build breakdowns start out the same way. I'll show you how to put the build together, and then I'll show you how I use the build. Now, starting off at the top, we are using the Technician specialization, but you can use whatever you want. It doesn't matter. You can use whatever secondary and sidearm you want. It doesn't matter. You can use whatever skills you want. It doesn't matter. As long as you have the Bullet King with this build set up, as soon as Year 7 Season 2 comes out, you will be good to go. Now, starting off with the star of the show, we have the Bullet King. Now, the reason why we're using the Bullet King is because you don't have to reload, and that's why we are using it, because tipping scales, you build up your stacks as you are shooting your weapon. So if you never have to reload, you can get to max stacks and just sit there with tipping scales and the Bullet King. And that's where this becomes very deadly, very, very fast. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the tipping scales gear set. We are using the chest piece and the backpack. So that means with the chest piece, we have 75 stacks, and with the backpack, we have 7% crit damage per stack. So that gives us another 500 plus crit hit damage on top of whatever we already have. Now, as far as the gear set bonuses are concerned, we have magazine size for the 2-piece bonus, and for the 3-piece, we get LMG damage. But it's all about the 4-piece throttle control talent, where you're shooting your weapon, it builds up a stack. You stack it up to 75 with this build combination. And that will give you 0.5% weapon handling per stack and 7% crit damage per stack. But you do lose a lot of stacks if you are not shooting your weapon. So you have to have something with a high magazine size or the Bullet King where you do not have to reload. That way you can just keep this at max stacks and just enjoy all of that extra damage, because it's ridiculous how much extra damage you get. Now, as far as the attributes, for the backpack, we're running armor with crit damage and a crit chance mod. For the chest, or for the mask, my bad, weapon damage, crit chance with a crit chance mod. Now to the chest piece, weapon damage, crit chance with the crit chance mod. And finally, to the knee pads, weapon damage and crit chance. Next up, we have Grupo. Now, we are using the Grupo Sombra brand set bonus for crit hit damage. Now, the reason for this is we want our crit max and we want the highest crit chance at the same time. And that's why we are already sitting at max crit chance and 92 crit damage. But like I said, with the tipping scales bonus, you get another 500 plus. So when everything's stacked up, you should be at or above 600% crit damage with this build setup. It's really, really cool. Now, that's why we're using the Grupo for that brand set bonus of crit damage. We do have double crit for the attributes with weapon damage for the core. And then finally, the contractors. This one, armor for the core, armor, damage, and crit chance. We are using this for the Petrov brand set bonus of 10% LMG damage as well. And that's how we're able to get to the 147 base damage here for the Bullet King before all of the buffs and everything added on top. Like I said before, you can use whatever specialization, whatever secondary, whatever sidearm, and whatever skills you want. It doesn't matter. Here are the stats, and then we'll jump into the gameplay. For the Bullet King, we're sitting at 147k for that weapon damage, max crit chance, 92 crit damage, 85 headshot, and then don't forget about the damage to targets at a cover. We're at 100% all weapons damage bonus and 70% LMG damage bonus. So every time we're using the Bullet King, we're at 170% damage bonus total starting out. We do have over 1.3 million armor. We're at 363k health. And then that 10% explosive and hazard, but that's due to my watch level. For this build, we're at watch level 3228. That means all these boxes are maxed out 50 of 50. If you are at or above shade level 1000, you can copy and paste the build and get the exact same numbers and results, excluding expertise. And if you are below shade level 1000, your character is not min-maxed. So that means some of these boxes are not going to be maxed out. And then whenever you go to copy and paste my build, some of your numbers might be a little bit lower. It's okay. Don't freak out. Just remember that your build's going to get better as you level up. And then once you reach, shade level 1000 and all these boxes are maxed out, then you get to start worrying about expertise. But that's it for the build breakdown. Now let's jump over to the gameplay. If you found this helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, hit that thumbs up. Support the channel by subscribing. And let me know what you think in the comment section below. But that's it for me. I'm Kamikazevondoom. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out. Oh yeah, roll that footage. Yeah. And here we are with our Bullet King. And this was with, tipping scales, chest piece, and backpack. And we're actually using this with the contractors and Grupo. Now, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. What are you waiting on? Hit that like, support the channel by subscribing, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But here we go. Hope you enjoy. I thought I had a scanner pulse on there for a second. My bad, my bad. My mistake. But tipping scales and Bullet King seem to be the way to go. Because you do have to continuously fire to even get close to max stacks. And you do have to, monitor that. It does take a while. It takes a while to get max stacks. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. Woo. Help me, Tom Cruise. Help me, Oprah. Oh, wow. Oh, exotic. Oh, that hurt. Hold on. Stand by. Yeah, that enemy at the right hurt. Yeah, that hurt. Oh. It's this elite right here. Uh-huh.
Get a med pack to them.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Raggy.
Can't even see them.
Nice. That was a really well played active modifier. If I do say so myself. I just don't have any medis. There we go. Nice. GG's. Easy peasy. But I mean, you can see I'm not even getting to max stats typically. I mean, maybe half, you know? But I would have to be continuously firing the whole time. It's just really not that practical. That's why I typically run over to the 50 stacks, and then that way I can run like you know, glass cannon or something to get more damage that way. Because you are sacrificing a lot if you're not getting up to the 75 stacks. But I mean, even with me doing this non-stop, you can see I mean, I'm near max. I'm getting there. Ooh, that was badass. Now I'm at max. There we go. GG's. But it's already over, you see. So, I think I would benefit more from the 50 stacks. Just in my opinion. But this is still really strong. I mean, you can... Woof! It is. Super strong. Let's see what this exotic was while I'm waiting on the allies. Dread Edict. Okay. Okay, okay. But alright, there we go. Hey. GG's. And that is tipping scales with the chest piece and backpack. Contractors with the Grupo. Highly recommend with the Bullet King. This is a lot of fun, and it does a lot of damage. I mean, we just made that heroic look easy there for a second. Not bad. And I started that with 2 medis. I like it. But alright, that's going to be it for this gameplay. Hit the like, subscribe. You know the whole YouTube spiel. And I'll see you in the next one, alright? Peace out.